South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley wrapping up a campaign event in Charlotte tonight. This is just days before Super Tuesday, when North Carolinians will head to the polls to pick their Republican presidential nominee. Haley is going head-to-head against former President Donald Trump, to whom she has lost in 6 primaries, including her home state of South Carolina.
Yeah, hundreds tonight gathering at Suffolk Punch Brewery in Southland, which is where you saw that video from. Some telling WCNC Charlotte they drove hours just to hear Haley speak.
I've seen a lot of video of her in different rallies and different interviews, and I hear that consistent theme of her vision, and I'm hoping to hear that same consistency tonight.
So before her pitch to voters tonight, our Austin Walker got the chance to speak with Nikki Haley one-on-one.
My interview with Nikki Haley was almost 10 minutes long, and she says if she could describe her answers, they were putting America first. Now here's just a portion of that conversation. We are seeing quite a bit an issue of, especially here with youth violence and gun violence. If you were to become president, what would you do, and how would you work with some local leaders here, maybe get things changed around in the area?
Well, the first thing is we need prosecutors to prosecute, and we need judges to uphold those prosecutions so that that happens. Law enforcement is demoralized because they go and arrest someone for a crime and then they're let out the very next day. That needs to stop. The second thing is defund sanctuary cities. You have to get that lawlessness out of our cities, out of our country, or else it's going to keep on happening. And then finally, we need to really take on the cancer that is mental health. 1 in 3 people have a mental health issue, but if treated, they can live a perfectly normal life. But we have to start tackling that and understanding that if we don't treat it, this is going to continue to happen.
You can find that full interview on WCNC.com. Again, March 5th is the day of elections in North Carolina. And if you need to find your polling location, that too is on WCNC.com. For now in South End, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.
A new polling out tonight from High Point University shows a consistent trend in the Republican primary. Former President Donald Trump with nearly 70% of support from likely and self-reported voters. That is, Nikki Haley with 24%, as you can see.
On the Democratic side, High Point's poll shows President Joe Biden has support from 87% of likely and self-reported voters. 13% say they either have or will vote no preference on Tuesday. Tomorrow, former President Donald Trump will be stopping by the Tar Heel State to speak with voters. He's holding a rally at the Greensboro Coliseum tomorrow afternoon. He's expected to speak at 2.